everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leia and this is Budget with Leia. Today we're going to be doing our first cash run stuffing for September, so week 1. There's going to be a lot, I guess, to discuss of what I need to unstuff. I did spend quite a lot of money in just the past week, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So I mentioned in my previous video, my cash stuffing video, that I was already building my part list for my new computer with one of my friends. He is really into building computers. He's done it multiple times. He works in like tech, so he understands all that stuff more than I do. I mean, I understand it pretty well, but you know, he knows a lot more than I do. So I usually talk to him whenever I have questions regarding like computer stuff. And we built a list of things that I needed to buy for this PC. And I was going to wait a little bit longer to buy it. But because it was Labor Day, all the prices went down significantly because they were on sale. My cat is gonna be in the frame, so she's here. But yeah, so I went ahead and ordered all my computer parts, and I'll show you guys the 2 websites that I bought pretty much everything. I originally was gonna buy a couple things. Oh my gosh, a couple things off of Best Buy because they had the cheapest price for a certain item, but they wouldn't deliver or they wouldn't ship, and there was no store around me that had the parts in stock, so I ended up having to switch that. Otherwise it would have been cheaper, but it is what it is, right? So let's get right into that. Alright, so my first week of September starts on the, let's see, August 31st, because that's the day I get paid. And then I got paid that day, no spend, and then on the 1st was my boyfriend's birthday, but we didn't actually do any spending. So my boyfriend has to eat gluten-free, so we don't really buy him like birthday cakes. And even, I know there's gluten-free birthday cakes, but he's also not a very big sweets guy. So, we didn't know what to get him for a while, and I asked him if he wanted something. He was like, not really. So, you know, and I had bought him a video game earlier, I think a week or so ago. So he was good. He didn't want anything else. So we just kind of watch movies and stuff. I'm so used to my boyfriend just, you know, doing his thing. He doesn't celebrate his birthday, you know, in grand or anything. I usually buy him a video game or something, or treat him to some ice cream, or, you know, something like that. Or we just hang out all day. It's pretty much what we do. So that's why it was a no spend day, surprisingly, for a birthday. But yeah, let's see. On the 2nd was a no spend day. 3rd and the 4th were also a no spend day. I feel like they just flew by. Pretty busy days, I guess. I don't know. It was also a 3-day weekend since I had Labor Day off. And then Labor Day was the day that I did pretty much all my spending. So my sister was off and I was off, and then my boyfriend was off. So what we ended up doing, we ended up going to Target because we wanted to pick up a couple things, but we also wanted to check out what Halloween items they had, since I know they were starting to put Halloween stuff up. I mentioned to my sister that I would like to buy my nephew's Halloween costume. Since they are going to go to Alaska during Halloween, I wanted to at least buy him his costume before he leaves. And I had seen that in some places, in some Targets, they had already started putting Halloween costumes and things like that out. Walmart already has Halloween costumes out. So we went to Target, but they had barely just a few decorations here and there, at least at the one that's closest to our house. So we ended up not really buying much. We ended up buying, I'll break it down, my Target purchase by what I need to unstuff from what category, but in total we ended up spending $71.58, and that was on my end. My sister bought a bunch of other stuff for my nephew, so she ended up spending more, but that's not something I put money towards. I just bought a couple groceries for the house, and then a couple gifts. So you'll see that in just a moment. And then we went to the coffee shop that's right next to that. That's the coffee shop that my sister and I both used to work at. And yeah, we got some coffee. And then I came back home, or we came back home, and I was on my computer when he was asleep, and I was looking at the computer parts because I was trying to figure out if there was anything that I didn't need or anything else I needed to add. And when I was looking at prices, I realized they had dropped a bit, and I was like, oh, what was going on? And it didn't hit me that it was Labor Day sales. I knew it was Labor Day, but I didn't think there would be Labor Day sales. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about that at the time. So I was considering it, and I was like, I can either wait for another sale later down the line, or I can just buy all the parts right now with the current sale, you know. And I was like, I already have all the money saved up. I have everything that I need to buy this. I'm not, short on what I need. There's nothing on that. I just need to figure out when to buy it. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So I put everything in my cart, made sure that all the parts were there, the amounts were there, made sure all the totals. I had about $22 in Amazon gift cards left from all the gift cards that I've redeemed over the past few weeks, which is how I got my Moterm. And I had $22 and some cents left over, which I applied to the Amazon purchase. And I was like, oh, $22 extra on top of whatever sales that were going on. It's a good deal. So yeah, so I spent $940.30 in Amazon and $1,711.23 on the New Egg website. Yes. I'm actually currently filming this on Friday, which is this day. And I have received all the things I ordered except two things that are coming on Monday. So I received everything off of New Egg and pretty much everything off of Amazon minus two things, which are coming on Monday. So pretty quickly turnaround. I was expecting them to take longer because I was expecting them to take longer, pretty much, and it didn't. It was pretty much a span of 3 or 4 days. So anyway, we'll go over the cost in a second. So on the 6th and the 7th, it was a no spend day. I felt like I had spent enough money that I didn't need to spend any more money after that. And yeah, but I have spent money, by the way, since then. Just on a couple things that I knew I was going to be spending money on, which is today I went to get my passport stuff, so that, costs money as well, which is going to be taken out of my vacation. But we'll go over that in my week 2 when I film that on Wednesday. So let's move on to the transactions. Alright guys, so my spending tracker is right here. And it's a little bit, I don't say all over the place. It's just I want to break it down by what I needed to take out in each category. So let's go over the stuff here. So on September 5th, I went to get some coffee and I paid that in cash, which was $9. So that does not need to be unstuffed. On September 5th, I went to Target and I spent this much money, $71.58, and these are the categories that I spent it from, technically. Because some of it was a gift, something was Halloween related, and something was groceries. Looked at my receipt, broke it down, and then this is kind of around what I'm going to be taking out every single from these envelopes. And then for the tech purchases, I broke them down between Amazon and Newegg, the amount and the actual total that I need to take out of that envelope. So all these purchases were credit cards, and the only one that was cash was the coffee. So in total, I spent $2,791.81. Minus the $9, which was in cash, is $2,782.81. Since I'm not technically going to be unstuffing that, but I did spend it. And then to unstuff, I'm going to be unstuffing $2,784. I know it's a bit more than what I actually need to pay back on my credit cards, but that's fine. An extra $1 or so. My cat. Oh no, she's gonna drop everything, guys. Kitty, Mia, Mia. And there she goes. Well, you know, it is what it is. This is why I usually put her outside for at least when I'm filming, because she likes to just jump and destroy everything. What was I saying? Okay, so total to unstuff is $2,784, which is more than what I actually spent on my credit card, but that's okay. I'll have an extra dollar, so my buffer, it is what it is. It's not a big deal to me. And then in total, I had 7 no spend days, which seems completely irrelevant because of the amount of money that I spent in those, 7 to 8 days. I spent this much money, but it was only one day, right? Okay, so let's start off with unstuffing everything that we need to unstuff. Okay, so our eating out expense, it was in cash, so we don't need to unstuff that at all. And the only thing we need to unstuff in our wallet is my groceries, which is $22. So 20, 1 and 2. So in groceries, I'm left with 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So $28. And I did go ahead before filming this video and added a little bit of extra ones into my my wallet because I realized that I wasn't going to have enough change. Then spending, eating out, and miscellaneous, everything is not going to be unstuffed. That's everything for the wallet. Next up is occasions. So I ended up buying a couple gifts. I say a couple gifts. I ended up buying a gift for my nephew once we were at Target. And that's because I made the bad decision of showing him a toy that I knew he would like. Instead of me saying, oh, I know he'll like it, maybe I'll buy it later for him, I got really excited and showed it to him, and then he wouldn't let it go. So that was my bad, to be fair. That was completely my bad. I shouldn't have done that. It would have, I wouldn't have spent that money otherwise. But his little face lit up and he was like, look, it was Toy Story and Woody, by the way. Toy Story and Woody. It was Buzz and Woody. Oh my god. And his little face was like this, the happiest child in the world. And I was like, oh no, that's my one weakness. But yeah, so, it is what it is. I have money in there to cover the expense, so I'm not, unhappy about it. It's just, I should have known better. I need to unstuff a total of $43, so that's gonna leave me with 4. Why is it saying 27? I was trying to fill in the trackers again, because I undid him. I'll have to fix that. I don't even know what day it is. So I need to unstuff $43, and I have, okay, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then we're going to do 45 and take back some of the ones. 45, I'm going to take back 2, so it should be $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. $4 left in occasions. Back to pretty much nothing in this envelope. But it is what it is. Next up is Halloween. We'll do tech last, just because it's the last big purchase, really. So we'll do that last, and then we'll do Halloween first. So what I did for Halloween is I bought this little Halloween thing for my nephew. It's like this little Halloween Mickey Mouse cup thing. And I was originally gonna put it under occasions, like an extra gift, but I was like, it's Halloween theme and it's for my nephew, which is what I meant to do with this money anyway, so I put it under Halloween. And that was a little over, it's like $5.99 or something like that, which it was pretty much $7. So minus 7, which means I should have 143 in here. Again, I don't remember what date it is. It's Friday, something 9/8, 9/9. That's right. So I need to unstuff how much? 7. 5, 6, and 7. So this should be 143. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 35, 40, 41, 42, and 43. So we're good there. Alright, last but not least is my tech. So this one's going to be a little bit tricky just because most of this money that I have in here is in prop bills. Let's see. There we go. So I have $2,900 in my Ally savings account. So I need to move that money into my account, my checking account, and then pay my credit card off. So that's what I need to do. That's why it's a little bit tricky to figure out how much I need to unstuff, right? But let's go over what I actually have. So I have 2,960 technically, but 2,900 is in the bank. I only have $60 in real cash in this envelope. So I need to unstuff a total of 2,700, and I believe I put $12, which leaves me with $248. So that's how much I should have left in this envelope after. In total, I have $2,960. Out of that, $2,900 is in my Ally savings account. I need to unstuff a total of $2,712, which leaves me with $248. Now, what I've decided to do was I'm going to take out a total of $2,700 in prop and another $12, okay, in real cash. So what's going to be left is $200 in fake $100 bills and $48 in real cash, okay? So we're going to do 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700, and then $12. 5, 10, 11, and 12. So this right here should be 2,048. 248. 1, 2, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So I'm going to leave $200 of my tech envelope, or of my tech savings, in my Ally savings account. So in my Ally savings account, I have 2,900. I'm going to take out 2,700 and leave 200 in there. That's what this money represents. And then the other part is just $48 that I had in cash in here. Hopefully that makes sense. I might write a little bit of a blurb of text right here just so you guys may be able to follow along. So this is just me taking out the prop money to kind of show you that this is what I'm going to be moving out of my savings account into my regular account to pay off my credit card. So 1, 2, 500, 600, 700. So 2,700 out of my Ally savings. And then extra $12 is going to go back into the bank just to make that a little bit easier on me. Okay, there we go. So hopefully that made sense. And now let's count this up. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit weird to show you guys what I'm doing. So 2,700 is going to be moved from my savings account to my checking account. And I'm going to deposit an extra 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 2, 3, and 4. So this is technically equal to $2,784, which is exactly what is right here, which I need to unstuff. But obviously this was in the savings account, so it's not real cash. It just represents what I need to move from one account to the other. So there we go. It's a little bit confusing. I hope I didn't confuse you guys too much, but that's what I need to do. That's what I'm doing. So thank you guys so much for watching this very chaotic video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.